Hi, this is Little Wolf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Deus Ex Blind.
I am your new watchman. The Dragon Head said I am your watchman 50 credits every day. That's better than 100. I will do a good job. Go away.
Yeah, and I'm trying to orientate myself with this whole mess with the triads. You know, who to trust and what to do, because there are two sides and I'm not exactly certain which would be the best to follow. I'll try to investigate Maggie Chow's house, but like from the side, to avoid the maid and maybe find some information that will enlighten me on what is the correct way. Although the evidence I already corrected from the police, collected from the police station, seems to contradict Maggie Chow's statements. So at least in part, which, well, maybe actually now it's starting to make sense. Maybe she wanted me to collect it and bring it to her to get rid of the evidence that was incriminating her, but like that is 100% sensible. But what is weird to me is that she would think I would not read it before giving it to her. Okay, I'm not sure how's any of that helping me. If I just climb through here. Sniper rifle. Interesting. Was there a sniper posted out here at some point? Not quite sure what to do. Any drop from this height would be no doubt would be deadly. Like, I'm probably trying to enter her apartment from a window or something. Oh, great. So I'm here now. Not sure how that helps me, to be honest, though. That's a whole lot more of platforming than I anticipated. don't seem to be accomplishing anything worthwhile here. So there is a lockpick there and a bioelectric cell, but even if I drop there, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not even sure if there's any way out of here that I would survive. I wonder if I'm like missing some crucial augmentation that would decrease fall damage or something. Yeah, I don't think I can survive dropping down there from this height, which basically makes this a dead end. Well, apparently I can survive. Fortunately, I have the regeneration augmentation, which is really useful. And I've got plenty of bioelectric cells, so... But it still didn't help me in the slightest to get where I wanted to get to. Which was basically... over there.
Welcome to Queen's Tower.
Yeah, sure, but they're directory. Well, I'll bypass this just to check if there's maybe another way to get into her apartment. Well, is this going to open? Maybe I can like jump from one balcony to the other or something. Out of order.
You have 20 credits, mister.
What for?
I will be honest. It is crash. A big crash. I just need a little for the pain.
Yeah, virtue like honesty. Maybe she's going to tell me something.
A forgotten virtue like honesty is worth at least 20 credits.
You're so kind.
It was nothing.
You're looking for Maggie Chow.
Why? You know something?
She lives upstairs, but don't come in this way. Her guards are the only ones who use the gate. They don't like people snooping around.
Thanks for the tip.
Well,
thank you again.
That actually didn't help me the slightest because I already knew I am not to use this way. I'm just trying to look for the other way and I'm not finding it. Well, guess I'll try this way. It seems. Is there anyone else here? No, it's just her. Because as I said, direct approach is unlikely to yield any results because Maid will follow. Oh, great. Wait, MJ12. Wasn't expecting them here. Now how do I... I don't see any way to disable those. I don't think throwing an explosive did anything. And it'll no doubt bring some attention to me anyway. Well, it did destroy the door, so there is that.
Did anybody else hear something?
No. Nobody heard anything. Oh, I'm out of tranquilizer darts. Problematic. I'm nearly out of the charges for the prod too. Great. Great. Well, actually, I don't really need the scrambler grenade because all it's doing is making the bots attack its allies, but then it's going to kill them, which is not desirable from my point of view.
Hey, stop right there.
Oh great, there's a lot of them there. And they sounded the alarm. Even better. And by better I mean obviously worse. What are you doing? I'm sorry, but running to the wrong place here. Oh great, so that's the... So basically, what I accomplished here is a great big...
Greetings, J.C. Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed. The dragon's tooth sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.
Because if that's the maid, then I guess Maggie Chow's apartment is right next to there, and she's already notified about me being here, which makes this a rather colossal fuck up. But on the other hand, I did find the... I think I have the Queen's Tower security. Not this computer. Apparently, I did find the Dragon's Tooth sword, which I guess counts for something. I don't need the cigarettes. Neither do I need the pepper spray. Well, so that's the sword. Yeah, so she did kill him because uh, it's a conversation between MC, so I guess Maggie Chow, and the head of the Red Arrow.
Ms. Chow, we are reassigning you temporarily. Put the long-term agenda on hold until Versa Life has met its deadline. It will be months and probably years before the Red Arrow can influence Beijing, whereas, well, I'm sure you heard about my appointment. We are in position to make a grab for Washington. We can't let this one slip through our fingers. Make sure the process stays on schedule.
Okay, so Chow was working with Simmons and the MJ-12, which is enough to make me not trust her. Report, Luminous Path, black helicopter, foreigner, asking questions. Rogue Cooperative JC Denton. Dangerous, treated with. Report to Agent Gunter Herman. Oh, so Herman is here.
Good. Now take the sword to Max Chin at the Lucky Money Club. If you can make peace among the triads, then perhaps I can help you in your difficulties.
But I first need to make enough space in my inventory to then. Well, I guess I can drop the normal pistol, leave the stealth pistol using the same ammo. Okay, I'll throw out the scramble grenade because we need it either. I would imagine takes 6 spaces probably. Quite a lot. EMP might be useful. Okay, the knife I can drop. I'm not sure if I'll ever need the drags again, but they seem to be too specific of an item to not be used for anything. I think I'll drop this stealth pistol too, because after all, what? Okay, it's getting a little ridiculous. How much space does it need? Okay, so I think I can at the very least pick up the stealth pistol again. Will leave me with one spot, at least until I return the sword. Want to read the rest of the emails. But apparently Herman is here and is hunting me. From Walter Simmons, I gather. Increased MJ12 presence. Agent Denton may be heading to Hong Kong. Tracer Tong. Terminate them both. Okay, so they really don't like us at this point. Is that? Yeah, I think that's Maggie Chow's apartment. Well, better not get seen by her. Although, after all the mess I've made, I'm pretty sure she knows I've been there.
I myself have been watching Miss Chow.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
Okay. Mall somewhere around here.
What is your name? What is your job?
Wait, is she? Is that still the escort I paid for earlier?
I see you, slow and hostile.
Another satisfied customer.
Isaac is letting anybody back here these days. Say your business and go.
I have found something in Miss Chow's apartment that might interest you.
Is that so?
The sword was never destroyed. It was stolen, and she is the one who stole it.
Preposterous.
I have it right here.
But Miss Chow?
She works for a group called Majestic 12. She's using you and the Red Arrow for her own ends.
No, you must be mistaken.
Think about it. She murders your predecessor, hides the sword, pushes the Red Arrow into the war with the Luminous Path, and then, what next? The Triads are weakened and an outside group seizes power. Sound far-fetched?
Oh, there must be an explanation.
Perhaps you should meet with the leaders of the Luminous Path.
Perhaps. For now, take them this message. I will stop hostilities until I have completed an investigation.
Boss,
What is it?
Marty at the door said we had trouble. Soldiers coming in. She said that was some kind of mechs.
MJ-12 troop. They must have followed me.
You're acting like a fool.
Okay, that's... They... Oh man, that's some kind of a new trooper. They look pretty serious. Anything to add? And I wonder...
You led them here. You should have been more careful.
I wonder if I could have avoided it. Great, they're shooting freaking rockets at... I wonder if I can even knock them out using usual means. Well, I guess the milk is spilled now, so I'm sorry, all the people who have died because of me. Are there any more of them? Okay, it's... Yeah, neither... Although, maybe an EMP grenade will work against them, because if they are so heavily augmented... And an added bonus is that an EMP will not hurt... Great, they killed the... And they killed most of the people here. I wonder if it could have been avoided somehow. Yeah. But an EMP will not hurt organics, so that's an added bonus.
Oh, sure. I don't mind needles.
Not really enthusiastic about the way.
There was a shootout. Please clear the mall.
About the way it panned out, but I'm not sure what I could have done. Maybe if I successfully sneaked inside without, you know, starting a firefight, they wouldn't have noticed me. Not sure. Either way, it was pretty sloppily done.
Please, look around.
You were right. Maggie Chow is a con artist.
You have proof.
Yes, I found the sword in her apartment.
Good. Inform the Red Arrow Dragonhead. Then we will see who is the real traitor.
I've already been to the Lucky Money. Max Chen has declared a truce between the Red Arrow and the Luminous Path.
A truce? Are you certain?
Majestic 12 attacked the club. I think he would consider forming an alliance.
Mr. Denton, you are the man I hoped you were. Tracer Tong is inside, in his laboratory below the compound. The door is in our sparring room. He will know what to do next. To enter our compound, use the code 1997.
Okay.
Do not interrupt us with questions.
While you are here, observe the laws of the Triad. You must have won great favor with the Dragon Head.
We will check with the Dragon Head about whether you can come in here.
Tracer Tong admitted another American. Perhaps you know him.
Okay, I guess this way. Yeah.
You must be JC. Tong will see you now.
Okay, but where is he?
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
That will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
Okay. First, I'll check the books. Nano augmentation experiment. So basically it lists the possible augmentations for certain parts of the body, which I guess, judging from the names I recognize, are directly exactly the stuff I can actually use in the game. It's not just fluff. Stealth helicopter. Links between the UNATCO and the MJ-12, so apparently they are investigating it too. Wonder if I can go to here? Okay, better not take anything without his explicit permission. Ah, there's a medical bot here. Though I'm fully healed.
Please, complete your business and then go.
Ah! I didn't recognize his surname at first, but that's the mechanic from UNATCO.
You took a big risk following me here. Thanks.
When you believe in something, you've just got to do it.
How'd you find Tong so quickly?
Turns out I knew him all along. tt_undernet.0924.243.886. I posted a message to the board and he contacted me himself.
You talked to Jaime before you left?
He told me you wanted to use him as a spy. I don't know. Pretty dangerous, isn't it?
Maybe. What do you think?
Jaime was scared. Simons is on a witch hunt for traitors.
They probably suspect him because we're friends.
Exactly. But he told me he's going to stick it out because you think it'll help.
I hope he's smart enough to know when to get out. Did you ever dig up anything about this Daedalus character? I'm still hearing from him.
Actually, I did, sort of. Crypto says Daedalus was supposedly a government AI project, also known as Echelon 4.
Supposedly?
I'm getting this from anonymous crypto boards. Daedalus was supposed to beat the old content recognition problem in surveillance. It was a program that could search all the terabytes of intercepted messages for subversive content.
So, what happened?
Never panned out as far as I know. The problem was just too hard. They blew through a lot of taxpayer money, but finally had to scrap the whole project.
So the thing that's talking in my head is, what, resurrected AI?
I wish I knew.
That's pretty interesting.
Tong has connections. You should scope out the labs for upgrades.
Yeah, but later, after I get his permission, just to avoid any potential problems. Wow, I wonder what that is for. Okay, I think I explored all there was to explore here. So I'll follow him. Ah, he wants me to... It's a... I guess some kind of a medical device?
Just step inside the chamber.
Looks kind of scary, but...
Stay right there.
Okay, so he's electrocuting me. I'm not sure how exactly is that going to help.
Success. Come back to the control room.
Maybe it has short-circuited the kill switch or something.
That's it?
A simple switch, as they call it.
Yeah, right.
Have you heard from Paul?
On his way, according to smuggler in New York. He will be fine. Meanwhile, we still face the likelihood of a triad war here in Hong Kong.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
No. In their system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the Raman coding from VersaLife and make it available to both triads.
So that's all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember, I saved your life. Now pay attention. The VersaLife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you access to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red Arrow the technology to begin with.
I'll find the Raman coding, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time. In fact, I took the liberty of setting up a computer account for you. Login JC Denton. Password Sanctuary. Feel free to use the machine in my office.
Okay, and can I take your stuff maybe?
We have much to offer one another if we cooperate. We need Paul.
Jacobson account. Wide objective. They done this again, huh? So apparently the Great Death is human engineered, which is something, an idea that has been tossed around since the very beginning of the game. That's Carter, the Quartermaster General at the NATCO. Underly has disappeared. They probably replaced him or even killed him. IMMA has affirmed. Okay, so Simmons is is directly ruling there now. That doesn't really help me in regards to whether I can take his stuff or no, so I'll assume no and just... I think the next skill I'm going to increase is lockpicking, because there seems to be more of the multi-tools laying around than lockpicks, so getting better use out of those will probably be more beneficial.
While you are here, observe.
Okay, so this is the entrance to VersaLife. I'll save here and end the episode and see you in the next one. So, see you in the next one. Bye.